It's like the end of August. I still haven't cut the lawn. The old yard pro here kind of gave up the ghost. It runs, but it won't prime. It won't draw fuel from the tank. You can push that all day and you just get nothing. So I'm going to take it apart. My son said there's a little diaphragm in here somewhere. Imagine it's not too far from this primer. Once they get going, I think they just pulse off the crankcase with this little feed tube here. So, yeah, take this gear off here and see what I need to do to get at it. Got like a 1/2 inch there and a 3/8 there. Half inch. What's that on there? 5/16. Kind of a messy little toolbox here. 3/8. Oh, get on there. Now, what do we got? Springs. And a hook. That's going to stay here. I just got to separate that little linkage right there. This looks like it'll just come right off there if I give it a little yank. Yeah. Ooh, pretty dirty. Now I should be able to get this little pin out. They have a little funny shape to them so that they stay in both directions. Let me try the pliers again here. Kind of like taking a fish hook out. I'll try it one more time here. Oh, this is so hard to do with only one hand. There we go. Okay. There's the tank. I guess the diaphragm would be in there. Alright, good way to catch fire. All the little mouse nests and whatnot in here. So there's an O-ring on this, and 2 rings. There, locks in there. That could probably use a new rubber ring for sure. Alright, imagine that's a Phillips screwdriver head, so put one of those on. Imagine this little float action down there in the tank that's got to come out. Something. There's a gasket. I don't want to rip it if I can help it. Oh, that is the diaphragm. Okay, there we go. So I think it's this little floppy thing right here, the primer diaphragm. Alright, that's what I need, one of these. Alright, check it out. That's a diaphragm kit for this thing. I was able to find one at the local small engine guy. That's the old crinkly one. And there's what it's supposed to look like, all nice and flat and smooth. And this goes in there like that. There we go. I think that's perfect. Oh, I'm running out of battery. What do you know? Take this off of there. My little gasketage still in there, so that there. This big bolt goes through there. Oh, actually, I got to hook up that linkage while it's off. Okay, I'm running out of battery. I'm going to hook that up. You have to take the tank off and angle the tank to get that little hook out of here. Okay, that little, I'll try and do it real quick here. The little hook has to go down in here. Oh, there we go. We're hooked up, and then, oh, I forgot to put in the other one first. It's got to go here first. No, I can't do this. I gotta put the camera down. Yeah, that was hard to do one-handed. So the springs have to go up on this curved part, and they have to be interlaced, each spring interlaced with the other one, and strung onto here. It has a tendency to slide down there, but you have to bring it up around and hook it on there. And that's how it works. So I put the little tube back on here, the pulse tube, and I got a washer for here. The bolt that goes in there, and one in the end over here. I put that shroud back on already after I cleaned it. Okay, I'll take that tank lid off. There we go. Do this before the battery runs out. Okay, that's that one. And that one. My son will be so proud of me if this works. He's the mechanic. I'm the carpenter. I end up doing all the woodworky things, which is okay, and he fixes things, but he's out on a holiday right now, out to Nova Scotia with his family. So I figured I could handle this one on my own. Don't have a flat screwdriver, but I have a nickel in my pocket here. Again, these are handy little tools, and you can usually buy them for under $1. This one's got a beaver on it. Okay, well, I'm ready to put gas in and fire the thing up. We'll see if she goes bang. Well, I got the yard pro back together. Got a little bit of gas in it. Sounds like primer's working. I guess that's all I have to do to it. Let's see if she goes. Almost went putt. Well, I'd say that's working. I just ate a bit of gravel, but yeah, we'll call that a success. It lives.